Yo, what's going on guys, it is Cynnnical, and today for you guys I wanted to bring you a discussion video about something that has kind of been bothering me about Kingdom Hearts for kind of some time now, and I haven't really sat down and fully talked about this topic. So yeah, I'm also doing this to also get your guys' opinions on the meta and kind of talk about it towards Kingdom Hearts 3 eventually when that comes out. So what I'm kind of talking about today is I'm talking about how Square Enix look after their games, specifically looking at Kingdom Hearts 2 and specifically talking about Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix. So 2.5 was probably one of the most exciting kind of Kingdom Hearts releases to release, just due to the simple fact that it included two of the best Kingdom Hearts games out of the whole entire, franchise, right? It had number 2 and it had Birth by Sleep. Fully in HD and stuff, looks absolutely amazing and a lot of people were excited for it. So as soon as 2.5 dropped, a lot of us just dived into the games, mainly the playable ones first. We played the absolute shit out of number 2 and Birth by Sleep. But a lot of us through our playthroughs experienced quite a few kind of negative things pointing towards glitches and bugs and even damn well crashes. And personally, I have experienced this as well. Now, this is why us as a community have been just grouping and grasping and crawling and begging Square Enix for a PlayStation 4 version of Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5, mainly so that Square Enix can actually go ahead and fix a lot of the issues that Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix currently contains. Because I'm not gonna lie, there are actually quite a few different faults within Kingdom Hearts 2 as well as Birth by Sleep. More so looking towards Kingdom Hearts 2 than Birth by Sleep, but within amongst the two games there are actually quite a lot of faults in there. Now, I mean, Square Enix don't really need to go ahead and release a PlayStation 4 version in order to fix the current bugs and glitches and faults that are within 2.5 right now. Square Enix could actually go ahead and just simply make a patch file or an update file like most other game developers out there. And I mean, that's just your normal thing these days. If a game has a glitch or kind of like a bug or something like that, usually what developers do is they make an update and they fix it, patch it, and then send the update out so that when you are connected to, the internet, say on your PlayStation 3, you load up that game, it'll say there is now an update, 10 megabytes, do you want to update? You select yes and it will fix the problems. But see, this is something that Square Enix doesn't actually do, and I don't believe that Square Enix have ever updated or patched the Kingdom Hearts game. Now that's really within good reason, because Kingdom Hearts games aren't really known for bad glitches, bugs, and groundbreaking things. But there are quite a few different things within 2.5 where I kind of feel like, yes, Square Enix probably do actually need to go ahead and fix it. So let's look at Kingdom Hearts 2. There was kind of like a range of different things that were in Kingdom Hearts 2 that kind of needed fixing. Let's first of all talk about the drive form buffer. This is something that a lot of people complained about. Now, for Kingdom Hearts players, you'll know what I'm talking about. For the average Joe that just picked up 2.5, this won't be anything kind of different to you. But if you've played Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PlayStation 2, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So on the PlayStation 2 version of Kingdom Hearts 2, as soon as you select your drive form, whether it be Master, Valor, or Wisdom, whatever drive form, you convert into that drive form pretty much instantly within about a second. But see, on Kingdom Hearts 2.5, it takes anywhere between 3 to 5 to maybe even 6 seconds to actually turn into that drive form. And what a lot of us do on 2.5 is as soon as we've selected the drive form to change into it, we press pause to use this thing called a pause buffer, and then, go out of pause and we'll be into that drive form. But I think that's something that's really shouldn't be there and shouldn't be necessary. I think it should be exactly like Kingdom Hearts 2 and just change, straight into the drive form instantly. I mean, the PlayStation 2 has, very, very weak hardware in comparison to what the PlayStation 3 has. So why that's actually an apparent thing, I really wouldn't have a clue. And I mean, for the professional kind of speedrunners for the Kingdom Hearts community, that's actually a big deal because, obviously through speedrunning any game, you're trying to save as much time as possible and to complete the game in the quickest time. But see, speedrunners are now having to use this pause buffer thing, which is actually kind of annoying. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is the load times. Now, the load times are kind of the same as the PlayStation 2, if not longer, I swear. The load times going between areas, entering worlds, were absolutely ridiculous, and I saw a lot of people complaining within forum sites from launch of 2.5. Personally, I found that load times on 1.5 were a little bit faster in comparison to that of 2.5. And yeah, like I mentioned, I saw a lot of people complaining on forum sites that these load times are ridiculous. It feels like I'm still playing it on like a PlayStation 2, if not they're actually longer than the PlayStation 2 version. And it goes back to the whole confusing factor, you know. This is being played on hardware that is so much more powerful than the PlayStation 2, so why are these things apparent? Now, there were also other things like crashes. I know that there is a crash that happens while you're versing Xemnas, and a lot of people couldn't actually defeat the Xemnas data battle as well as the normal Xemnas fight, because basically their PlayStation 3 would just keep crashing. Now, although this wasn't happening to absolutely everybody, it was definitely happening to the majority of people who were playing Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5, and it was really interrupting. People had to keep like restarting their PlayStation, loading up their save again. It would probably happen again, and they'd have to rinse and repeat until it would eventually work, and it was just a big annoyance. And it's something that could be easily fixed with an update or a patch that could be created by Square Enix. Now, that was pretty much the major of things. Talking about Birth by Sleep, I mean, D-Links sometimes just randomly activate. I mean, talking about the animation, not the actual D-Link ability. For some reason, when you would go to activate a command, I've had this happen to me numerous times, especially streaming the game. A lot of people know about that if they came to my streams. You know, if I were to go ahead and do a Thunder Surge sometimes, for some reason, the D-Link animation would activate for no apparent reason. But going back to, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2, there was a lot of other little minor things that weren't too bad. I mean, sometimes when you would perform the reaction commands, the bosses would literally disappear. Although this has only happened to me like 2 times, I know it's happened to quite a lot of other people, and it's just minor little other things like that. So yeah, but the reason why I'm talking about this is it's just something that could be so easily fixed by Square Enix themselves, but they just don't seem to kind of, I don't want to say care, because I know Square Enix can. Most of the time they make games that are just absolutely flawless and don't have glitches, but 2.5, definitely out of the range of Kingdom Hearts games, had the most kind of flaws and bugs and glitches, and a lot of people got annoyed and pissed off. Now, I know that there were kind of a few little minor things that kind of weren't that great in Dream Drop Distance, talking about glitches, and apparently for the Japanese version, so I've heard, and this is only a rumor, apparently Square Enix actually made an update file and a patch for the Japanese version of Dream Drop Distance. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I've been told by a few people, and I was kind of shocked, you know, if they're updating perhaps Japanese versions of Kingdom Hearts, why not, you know, the English versions? But anyway, I wanted to make this because I'm kind of worried. Hopefully Square Enix decide to perhaps make update and patch files for Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, if the multiplayer is going to be something that is going to be apparent in Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, I hope that it's absolutely flawless and that there won't be any kind of glitches or, you know, bugs with, you know, the shipped and factory version of Kingdom Hearts 3, talking about the multiplayer, if there is multiplayer, and of course whatever is included in the story mode of the game. I'm just hoping that if there is going to be glitches and bugs and stuff like that, that Square Enix are aware of that, and that they will actually patch and update the game if that is the case, because so far they really haven't done that for any of the Kingdom Hearts games, and it kind of worries me a little bit. But anyway, most of the time the Kingdom Hearts games, they don't have glitches, and most of the time you can just go through the game anyway, so it's not a huge big deal, but it is something that could easily be avoided and fixed. So anyway, just bringing this kind of discussion video to you guys. I've been wanting to do it for some time now and stuff like that. So what do you guys think about this situation and this topic? Leave your responses and comments in the comment section below, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.